Hey, welcome back. My name is Dino. This video will talk about Drouin's 2022 article, Intimacy Famine. And this one will specifically focus on the idea of adolescent anxieties, about the various problems that adolescents are having with technology in their lives. Let's begin. I think I've actually technically already begun. Otherwise, you wouldn't be hearing me. Again, these are from Drouin 2022. Quote, teens are spending most of their waking hours online, eschewing in-person gatherings or online chats, games, and Netflix. And even those of us with socially rich networks sometimes long for flashes of intimacy, like hugs from friends or sex with lovers amid the doldrums of our daily lives. I wonder from this, for the Drouin article, I've been sort of giving provocations for you to sort of think and ponder. Does device use keep us from face-to-face human contact? And if it does, if you agree with that to some extent, what are the short and long-term impact of online dominance? Quote, as modern life has grown more distanced through technological innovation, our opportunities for deep, intimate moments have dwindled. The pandemic has only exacerbated this trend, prohibiting or impeding many types of friendly and professional touch and sending many of us deeper into our online worlds. From this, I wonder, especially for those of you, you're a little bit, those of you, if you're old enough to understand this, you've lived through the pandemic. I'm wondering, have you been more online during the pandemic and post-pandemic, and what were the short and long-term impacts of these types of isolation as our modern life has grown more distance through technology? Quote, from a larger societal standpoint, phones and technology use may also be causing discontent. In the early 21st century, there has been much media attention directed towards the research of U.S. psychologist Jean Twenge and colleagues. Their studies have demonstrated a rise in rates of depression and anxiety corresponding to increased rates of technology use among U.S. adolescents and young adults over the past decade. From this, let's assume that Twenge and her colleagues, that their research is legitimate, and it is. If there is this tech-induced depression and anxiety, how do we push back against it? How do we help U.S. adolescents and young adults from across the world who have experienced with the increased use of phones and social media? How do we help them deal with some of the mental health issues that deal with that are caused at least partially by their online lives? Quote, the argument goes something like this: technology helps us form relationships, certainly, yet now everyone is sitting in their bedroom on their phones and computers, and by connecting with others online, they are missing out on the face-to-face interactions that help us keep us happy and feeling socially connected. Even worse, going online and on social media is making us stressed, lonely, and depressed. From this, I'm actually recording this video be used primarily through YouTube, and I'm actually sitting in a bedroom. So I appreciate that I'm complicit in the system, and I'm also creating a video that's going to be on social media, YouTube specifically. So it's interesting that I'm again complicit in this. From this, that I'm even myself, I'm meaning to make good content, but I know that you could say that it's in part harmful because it is perpetuating your time online. How do we limit tech-induced stress, loneliness, and depression? Can videos like this help? Do communities that are formed on YouTube, etc., help? This is why I'd never propose giving up your smartphone or doing a phone detox. Instead, accept your attachment to your phone for what it is. You clinging to a lifeline that connects you to important people in your world. So let's assume take a smartphone as potentially a positive device. How can we make it cause us less stress and loneliness and depression? Instead, how can we use it in ways to maximize its use as a lifeline? Finally, this last part. For some, like many young adults I teach and research, the shape of intimacy is morphing so much that the drips they get through texts and social media are enough to sustain connection. For others, like me, in-person interactions where we are drenched in touch and laughter and nonverbal cues may be what we crave. From this, I wonder, where do we find true intimacy these days? Is it more like Drouin's students, where they get it through text and social media, or is it more how Drouin gets it through touch and laughter and nonverbal cues? Is it a combination of both? And from this, does technology foster sufficient social connection? It can be, obviously you can use the phone to text a friend to tell them to meet you somewhere or to tell them to come talk to you. But is that social connection enough? That was Intimacy, Famine, Adolescent Anxieties. My name is Dino. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to like this video. Please feel free to comment on it. If you're an adolescent, how have you dealt with phones and social media? How do you preserve your mental health given these the challenges that these devices can cause on you? How are concerned people like parents, friends, teachers, other people, how are they helping the young people in their lives and themselves? Regardless, please finally, based on all of this, if you like this type of content, please feel free to subscribe to this channel if you like this type of content. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.